Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці і українки. Коротко про сьогодні.
I wish you good health, dear Ukrainian men and women. Briefly about today. There was a request from our military, and this is an objective need, to create a special institution of the military ombudsman. We need such a person who will be able to protect the rights of our soldiers and such a systemic capacity so that the ombudsman, together with the Ministry of Defense, with everyone else who is necessary, can really influence the situation and really help the soldiers, the relatives of our servicemen. We discussed the creation of such an institution with the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, with the military command and also with representatives of civil society. There were many views. And now the first decision has been prepared, a decree on the appointment of the authorized by President of Ukraine for the protection of the rights of servicemen and family members of them. To start this work and prepare the launch of the Ombudsman institution, I chose a candidate, a strong candidate. The decree will be published tomorrow, together with the new commissioner, with the human rights community and the Ministry of Defense. We will agree on the relevant draft law on the military ombudsman, as well as the relevant systemic foundations of his activity, powers, finances, and everything else. I ask the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine and the government to support the proposed innovations in a timely manner. We should soon start the work of the military ombudsman. I thank everyone who helps. I would also like to recognize the team of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine for the work of the Army Plus application, which is also already helping to solve some problematic and very sensitive issues of our military. In particular, this transfer is an issue that has not been resolved for a long time. And now it is already working in the armed forces of Ukraine. There are more than 5,000 positive transfers. The reports have been approved. It already works for the National Guard of Ukraine, and it will work for our border guards as well. We will continue to develop digital services, something that not only removes the paper army, but also really helps people feel more gratitude from the state and more respect for themselves. I know that an important decision of America in support of Ukraine is being prepared. We expect an official announcement tomorrow. Significant support packages for our soldiers. What works during this year of war to protect Ukraine, and it should support the stabilization work at the front now. The more complete the supply from partners, the more the lives of our guys are saved. We also work to ensure that our other partners also maintain support at the required level. I spoke today with Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau. Next year is Canada's presidency of the G7, and it is important that international cooperation for the protection of our values, the lives of our peoples definitely strengthens. Justin and I discussed specific things: weapons, additional air defense systems, investments in our defense industry, as well as our economic cooperation, sanctions against Russia. All this that help bring peace closer. Glory to Ukraine.